The snow fell softly over New Earth Colony's entertainment district, each flake glittering under the bioluminescent street lamps. Kevin sat alone in the corner booth of the Cosmic Cafe, his prosthetic hand tracing patterns on the frosted glass. Christmas music, an odd blend of human carols and Xanthari harmonics, filled the air. He checked his wrist display again. 45 minutes late. The blind date his sister had arranged wasn't coming. Kevin wasn't surprised. The profile picture she'd sent showed his military service, the scars, the augmented limbs. Most civilians on New Earth wanted partners who reminded them of the peaceful future, not the brutal war that had nearly cost humanity everything. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" Kevin looked up to find a Xanthari woman standing beside his table. Her crystalline skin refracted the cafe's warm lighting into rainbow patterns, and her fur eyes arranged in a diamond formation studied him with an intensity that made him straighten in his seat. She wore a formal researcher's coat, the kind issued by the Galactic Science Consortium, UH. "Technically yes, but she's not coming." "So, oh good." The alien woman slid into the seat across from him without waiting for permission. "I am Mia of House Crystal & Dawn, and you are Kevin Morrison, formerly of the Human Defense Corps, 2nd Battalion." Kevin's jaw dropped. "How do you?" "I know many things." Kevin Morrison. Mia's secondary hands emerged from beneath her coat, placing a data tablet on the table between them. "I know you held the line at Proxima Station for 6 days, when your relief force was delayed. I know you carried 17 wounded soldiers to safety through enemy fire. I know the Vexter swarm called you the Unyielding because you never retreated, never surrendered." The veteran's face flushed. "That was a long time ago. I'm just a security consultant now. Just." Mia's vocalization crystals hummed with something that might have been laughter. "The modesty of your species never ceases to fascinate me." Kevin studied her, confused. "Why are you telling me this? Why are you here?" Mia leaned forward, her primary hands folding together in the Xanthari gesture of serious intent. "Because I have been searching for you, Kevin Morrison. For 3 standard months, I have been reviewing combat records, interviewing veterans, analyzing psychological profiles, and I have a question for you." She paused, and Kevin could see something like nervousness in the way her skin's luminescence flickered. "Want to be my partner?" Kevin blinked. "I what?" "Look, I appreciate the confidence boost, but I don't even know you, and aren't Xanthari partnerships arranged by your houses, not a romantic partner." Mia interrupted, though her crystals chimed with amusement. "A research partner, possibly a friend, if you prove tolerable, but definitely a partner in the most important study of this century." She activated the tablet, and holographic images bloomed above the table. Star charts, alien structures, encrypted signals. 6 months ago, our long-range sensors detected something in the Veil sector. The architects, the ancient race that seeded the galaxy with jump gates, they left something behind. A facility. But it is protected by autonomous defense systems more sophisticated than anything the current galactic community can handle. Mia's eyes all focused on Kevin simultaneously. "We need someone who understands combat strategy, who can think like a warrior but act with precision. Someone who has faced impossible odds and survived. There are plenty of veterans who have integrated back into civilian life. Yes, who have moved on, found peace. But you, Kevin Morrison. Mia gestured to his untouched coffee, to the empty seat where his date should have been. "You are still searching for a mission, still looking for something that matters." Kevin wanted to deny it, but the words stuck in his throat. She was right. The prosthetics had healed, the physical therapy completed, but the sense of purpose that had never returned. "The Galactic Council approved my expedition 3 days ago," Mia continued. "I have a ship, a crew of specialists, and funding for a 2-year mission. What I don't have is someone who can help me navigate what we find. Someone humanity would call a soldier's collar." "Why me specifically?" Mia's crystals hummed softly. "Because when I reviewed your service record, I found something interesting. 17 times, you were given orders to eliminate enemy positions. 17 times, you found a way to neutralize the threat without total destruction. You preserved alien technology, cultural artifacts, even enemy wounded when you could. You fought to protect, not to destroy. She extended one slender, crystalline hand across the table. The galaxy needs protectors, Kevin Morrison, and I believe together we can uncover secrets that will benefit all species. So I ask again, want to be my partner? Kevin stared at the offered hand, his mind racing. Outside, the snow continued to fall on New Earth's first Christmas season. Inside, the music shifted to an old human carol about hope and new beginnings. He thought about the empty apartment waiting for him, the consulting job that felt meaningless, the sister who kept setting him up on dates because she worried about him. Then he thought about stars he'd never seen, mysteries waiting to be solved, and the strange certainty in this alien woman's multiple eyes. Kevin reached out, his prosthetic hand meeting Mia's crystalline one. When do we leave? Mia's entire body shimmered with what Kevin would learn to recognize as joy. The ship departs in 72 hours. I hope you don't have many belongings to pack. Not really. No. Excellent. And Kevin. Mia stood, gathering her tablet. Merry Christmas. One researched the significance of this human holiday. I believe this counts as a gift, a new purpose, a new mission. Kevin stood as well, feeling something unfamiliar stirring in his chest. Hope, perhaps. Or be just the first genuine smile he'd worn in months. Best Christmas present I've gotten in years, he admitted. As they walked out of the Cosmic Cafe together, an unlikely pair planning an impossible expedition. The snow seemed to fall a little brighter, and the future stretched out before them like an unexplored galaxy. Somewhere in the distant Vale sector, ancient secrets waited. But tonight, in a small cafe on New Earth, a veteran who'd lost his way had found something he didn't know he needed, a partner who saw him not as broken, but as essential. And perhaps, Kevin thought as Mia enthusiastically explained her research on the walk to the transit station, that was the most human thing of all, finding purpose not in isolation, but in connection with someone who understood that the best missions were the ones worth sharing.